Hey, Chris here again with video number 2 of my 25-part mini business course series that, again, you can take this information and execute it in your business, and your business is going to be better. It's not something you have to do as a sprint. You can do it more as a marathon. Just take your time going through it. Do it with an office manager, spouse, your team. Some of them apply to everybody, some apply to just the business owner, some apply to a leadership team if you have one of those. Last time I talked about vision, mission, values. Hopefully you're going to take some time to do that. It takes about an hour to just sit down with really focused time. I call it Starbucks time. I go there in the morning to focus on working on my business rather than just in the business. Video number 2 is about having an organizational chart, and a little backstory to that. It just happened recently. One staff member was kind of struggling with her attitude and her performance, and she had just gotten moved off our leadership team because she wasn't performing in certain ways. Good medical assistant, but just when it came to some administrative tasks, she wasn't doing them. She thought that the person that was next to her that was put on the leadership team was her boss, and actually the organization chart doesn't indicate that at all. So having an organization chart gives you clarity, the owner, but also your team clarity in terms of where they stand in the company, who they report to, which is really the most important thing. The last thing you want, if you're big enough, is to have everybody report to you. Your job is to be the visionary, manage the money, take care of marketing, and be a great doctor. So you want your team to be doing everything else. So who they report to is really important. Even if you're just 3 people in the company with you, same thing. You can build this out so that you can have places for everybody that eventually can be filled in by people if your company grows. If it's just you, the doctor, with 3 or 4 people, and that's the way it's going to stay, it still applies. So an organization chart is something that's really important to any business. Again, I'm trying to help you become a practitioner of business, not just a practitioner of foot and ankle medicine and surgery. So spend some time on an organization chart. You can Google like what different charts look like. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It just has to be done, and everybody in the company really should know where they belong on that chart. Again, you want them to know who they report to. You don't want everybody reporting to you. It'll suck the energy right out of you. I'll see you next time on video number 3.